if we don't stop Thrawn, everything will be in vain.
Welcome to a galaxy far, far away, where strategic brilliance meets enigmatic depth. In this captivating YouTube journey, we delve into the intricate anatomy of one of Star Wars' most intriguing characters, Thrawn. Grand Admiral Thrawn, a tactical genius hailing from the expanded universe, and now seamlessly woven into the Star Wars canon, captivates fans with his sharp intellect and enigmatic persona. Join us as we dissect the layers of his character, exploring his calculating mind, his rich cultural appreciation, and his unorthodox methods that set him apart as a blue-skinned chiss in a universe dominated by humans and aliens alike. From his calculated maneuvers on the battlefield to the mysteries that shroud his true motivations, we unravel the enigma that is Thrawn, uncovering what makes him a truly unique and unforgettable figure in the Star Wars saga. So, prepare to embark on a journey into the captivating anatomy of Thrawn. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin.
This, whatever you build here, you will test personally.
Who is Thrawn? What does he look like? Diving deep into the vast Star Wars tapestry, we encounter the enigmatic figure of Mithranuru Odo, better known as Thrawn. Crafted by Timothy Zahn in his 1991 masterpiece Heir to the Empire, Thrawn's narrative journey is a tapestry of complexity that defies conventional Star Wars villainy. A departure from the norm, Thrawn challenges our expectations in intriguing ways. Thrawn is an alien anomaly in the Empire's predominantly human landscape with his distinctive blue skin, piercing red eyes, and elegantly chiseled cheekbones. Hailing from the secretive Chiss species within the unknown regions, he rises to the rank of Grand Admiral, a title of exceptional honor and power. A strategist of unparalleled brilliance, Thrawn's tactics hinge on profound understanding. He seeks victory by comprehending his adversary's true essence, delving into their art, culture, and philosophy. But that's not all. Thrawn's legacy stretches even beyond the pages of Zahn's trilogy. As a pivotal character in the Legends series, his impact on the expanded universe was immense. The character's allure persisted even outside the series, prompting his reintroduction into the canonical realm through Star Wars Rebels, voiced by Lars Mikkelsen. Thrawn's resurgence adds an exciting layer to the Star Wars universe's landscape as an enigmatic antagonist, promising a continuation of his legacy as a truly remarkable, complex, and captivating figure. Hailing from the Chiss species, Thrawn embodied a form akin to humanity, earning him the designation of a near-human. This classification drew parallels in his overall physique, sharing resemblances in shape, features, and proportions with the human form. Nonetheless, distinct differentiators set him apart. A striking manifestation of his uniqueness lay in the hue of his skin, a captivating shade of blue that distinguished him from the conventional human palette. Complementing his skin, his hair flowed in a mesmerizing cascade of blue-black, catching the light with an otherworldly luster. The more arresting aspect undoubtedly resided in his eyes, a pair of incandescent crimson orbs that held an uncanny, almost ethereal radiance. Accentuating his face was an angular visage, an exquisite display of chiseled angles that granted him an air of enigmatic authority.
No, the demonstration is not yet over.
From which species does he belong? What is the reason behind his blue color? Emerging from the uncharted realms known as the Unknown Regions, Thrawn hailed from an extraordinary alien lineage known as the Chiss. This near-human sentient species bore distinctive traits, boasting blue-hued skin that set them apart. Their crimson eyes shimmered like rare gems, while their flowing locks adorned in a profound shade of midnight blue added to their enigmatic allure. Originating from the mysterious planet of Scylla, the Chiss' legacy was one of complexity and distinction. Central to Chiss society was the intricate fabric of their families, weaving together a tapestry of power dynamics. Although often entangled in rivalry, these families were fundamentally bound by a shared allegiance to the greater Chiss collective. Even amidst their internal feuds, the Chiss remained resolute in prioritizing their collective welfare over personal discord. Guiding the destiny of the Chiss was the authoritative Chiss ascendancy, serving as the compass for their societal trajectory. Fueled by an inherent xenophobic outlook, the Chiss regarded other alien species as subservient, a perspective that was completely opposing Thrawn's open-minded belief. Thrawn, a profound outlier, recognized the inherent value in all beings, transcending the confines of his Chiss heritage. Their reclusive existence in the unknown regions rendered the Chiss largely enigmatic to the greater galaxy. Grand Admiral Thrawn's meteoric ascent within the Galactic Empire thrust their presence into the spotlight, dispelling the notion of their existence as mere legends, renowned for their military prowess. Chiss victories reverberated across known space, attesting to their strategic genius. The enigmatic Chiss bore a fascinating trait woven into the very fabric of their existence, a remarkable skin shade contingent upon the oxygen richness of their environment. The interplay between oxygen levels and their physicality resulted in an intricate range of colors. Heightened oxygen concentration intensified their skin tone and the radiance of their eyes. Amidst this canvas of biological artistry, their hair, a glossy jet black, retained its mesmerizing hue through the passage of time. The rare occurrence of silver threads weaving through their locks was regarded as an auspicious sign, an emblem of the birth of an extraordinary offspring. This captivating physical composition sparked discourse over their origins. Some pondered whether their form was a parallel evolution alongside humanity's cosmic expansion, yet genetic scrutiny unveiled a different narrative, affirming their connection as an offshoot from humanity's lineage. Crucially, this genetic analysis also unraveled the mystery behind their distinctive pigmentation, unveiling glacial minerals as the architects of their striking blue skin. Powers Thrawn adopted into the Myth family. Within the intricate tapestry of the Chiss Ascendancy's power dynamics, the Myth family emerged as a formidable presence. Earning their place as the 8th ruling family by 27 BBY, they stood among the esteemed 9 ruling families that held sway over Chiss society. A defining moment in their lineage came when they extended their influence through a merit adoption, welcoming a young Chiss named Kivu Ronuru from his natal world, Rentor, into their familial fold. The alignment of destinies was no mere happenstance, as Patriarch Mithur Akiord personally orchestrated Kivu's induction into the Myth lineage, a strategic maneuver driven by ambition. This move was marked by a fierce rivalry with the Ufsa family, both vying for supremacy in establishing a pivotal mining operation on Thearterra. Patriarch Mithur Akiord's leadership was marked by a keen eye for potential and the wisdom to harness it. His discerning vision led to a selecting of promising Chiss individuals for adoption into the Myth legacy. Among these was Kivu, now recognized as Thrawn. Thrawn's trajectory was set ablaze from the moment he donned the cadet mantle. As Thrawn ascended the ranks, his presence kindled a blaze of glory and distinction, a beacon of promise for the Myth family's enduring legacy. However, the shadows of danger loomed, necessitating vigilant safeguards against both external adversaries and potential foes from within. The remarkable Thrawn, now an officer, embodied not only the Myth's aspirations, but also the potential vulnerability that came with his rise. Why does Admiral Thrawn not use a lightsaber? Thrawn's prowess extends well beyond strategic brilliance. He commanded profound respect in direct confrontations as well. His unique mastery lay in the art of overcoming adversaries without sustaining injury, often ignoring weapons or aid from reinforcements. While his martial mastery was undeniable, it was in the realm of strategy, distance from the immediate enemy at hand, that Thrawn truly revealed his deadliest genius. This remarkable attribute might well account for his absence of interest in wielding a lightsaber, as his strength flourished not in the realm of personal combat, but in the orchestration of grand campaigns. Thrawn's essence was a symphony of calculated brilliance, orchestrating victory from the shadows, where the ebb and flow of tactics took precedence over the clash of blades. What is the age of Admiral Thrawn? Why is Thrawn not getting older? The Chiss intriguingly appear to navigate the currents of time in a manner distinct from humans, potentially aging at a pace that defies conventional standards. This cosmic enigma could arise from extended lifespans, a subtle aging process, or an altogether different perception of the passage of time. An oddity surfaces in their maturation, where Chiss youth join the ranks of the military at the tender age of 10. And by 14, they are already considered adults. Yet, the context of these years remains uncertain. Whether they align with the Chiss years or the standard measurement remains an open query. Even if we consider these figures within the framework of standard years, it's probable that Chiss youth undergo a comprehensive training regimen spanning several years before they assume active duty. Thrawn, an exceptional case, demonstrated a meteoric rise to commander status within the Ascendancy, achieving this distinction at a remarkably young age. However, the accurate measure of time required to achieve this accomplishment remains uncertain, leaving room for speculation on the difficulty of achieving such a rank. Considering hypothetical timelines, if we propose that Thrawn graduated from military training at 14 and amassed around a decade or more of experience before his ascension to commander, he could have attained this position between the ages of 24 and 29, coinciding with 27 BBY. However, inconsistencies and gaps within the narrative render pinpointing his exact age a tantalizing challenge. Thus, a tentative estimation places Thrawn in his late 20s to early 30s at this stage. Such a young age might defy expectations, particularly when juxtaposed against his commanding presence. The notion of a youthful figure commanding a fleet could undoubtedly raise eyebrows, underscoring the enigmatic nature of both Thrawn and the passage of time within the Chiss society.
My apologies, Captain Slavin.
How many languages does he know? At the heart of Chiss's communication was their principal language, Chun. This linguistic foundation wove the fabric of their intricate society, carrying the nuances of their culture and heritage. Yet, Thrawn also engaged in dialogues through trade languages like Kolf, Saibisti, Misetarja, and Minisiat in his infrequent interactions with the outside world. This linguistic versatility showcased his adaptability and willingness to bridge gaps with other species, even as his true essence as a Chiss remained veiled in the depths of Chun. In the realm of written expression, the Chun script reigned supreme for Thrawn, just as for a majority of other Chiss. This intricate system of symbols and characters translated the nuances of his thoughts and experiences onto paper. The interplay between spoken words, trade languages, and the eloquence of his written script highlighted Thrawn's mastery in fostering connections, whether within his own world or in the sporadic encounters with the galactic expanse beyond.
The rebels have won this battle, but the war will be ours.
What is his real name? Within the all-encompassing backdrop of prejudice throughout the Empire, the true essence of Thrawn's name remains often obscured. While the name Thrawn is the one by which he's recognized, it does not faithfully reflect his original Chiss identity. In the realm of Chiss linguistics and cultural norms, Thrawn represents an adaptation, a concession to facilitate its pronunciation for outsiders. The complexity of Chiss names is rooted in a three-part structure. The initial segment signifies familial lineage, the second is the individual's given name, and the third alludes to social nuances. Thus, Thrawn's complete Chiss name stands as Mithra Odo, a testament to the Chiss penchant for multisyllabic titles. This naming subtlety extends to shortened versions, known as core names. These abbreviated forms, such as Thrawn, emerged for practical purposes and found everyday use except in the most formal contexts. These shortened monikers enable Thrawn's integration into the lifestyle of Imperial society, streamlining communication and, in an interesting twist, aiding fans in their memorability and pronunciation. Yet, a sole exception exists in the entire galactic expanse, the resounding voice of Emperor Palpatine. In the midst of an empire where Thrawn's name often dissolved into misinterpretation or dismissive regard, Palpatine alone uttered his full Chiss name, a rare acknowledgement of his true identity that resonated beyond linguistic subtleties.
Agent Callus.
It's the mark of the Phoenix Squadron, a creature of flight.
Artistic insight of Admiral Thrawn. Thrawn's mastery over his adversaries finds its foundation in an exceptional understanding that transcends the surface of mere conflict. This remarkable acumen rests on unraveling the intricacies of his opponent's cultures, histories, and artistic expressions. It's within this realm of perceptive deduction that the Chiss wielded an unparalleled strength, particularly in the domain of art. Art, to Thrawn, isn't solely a spectacle for aesthetic appreciation. It's a gateway into the essence of civilizations and individuals alike. With a detective-like insight, Thrawn employs a meticulous dissection, evaluating every nuance of his enemies to unravel the intricate inner workings of their minds. This pursuit of understanding delves beyond the superficial, venturing into the very core of what shapes his foes. Thrawn's ascent, both within the Chiss fleet and the Empire, was propelled by his profound ability. His intrigue with art is steeped in the intention of extracting far-reaching deductions and revelations about the species that created it. He ventures before the canvas into the collective soul of creators and societies. While he may possess an appreciation for art's aesthetic allure, his focus lies in its cultural significance, an avenue to comprehend the essence of civilizations. Thrawn's interest in art doesn't extend to personal indulgence. His art is the canvas of warfare, a domain in which he's incomparably adept. Admiral Thrawn is an expert martial artist. Thrawn's prowess extends beyond artistic brilliance. He possesses a lethal mastery of close-quarters combat, nurtured within the embrace of the Chiss ascendancy from his earliest days. Thrawn's training encompasses a variety of hand-to-hand combat forms, though his most formidable weapon is undoubtedly his intellect. Thrawn doesn't shy away from direct engagement when the situation demands it. The skills he's honed through years of disciplined training underscore a well-rounded mastery, a fusion of calculated thinking and physical prowess that renders him a force to be reckoned with, whether orchestrating battles from afar or standing on the front lines. Does he have any love interest? Can he reproduce? Within the expansive realms of Star Wars legends, Thrawn's interactions with others unveil intriguing glimpses into his interpersonal dynamics. Maris Farasi, a human woman, exhibits a noticeable infatuation with him, a sentiment that appears to slightly flatter him. However, beyond this instance, Thrawn displays a distinct lack of interest in romantic entanglements or the attention of admirers. Instead, he tends to veer away from fostering dependency, echoing his tendency for independence and self-sufficiency. The new canon paints an even more nuanced portrait, illustrating Thrawn's limited social interactions. While his connection with Alani, once equals, might be interpreted as personal interest, her advancement in rank shifts the dynamic into one of professionalism. His professional rapport with a former female Skywalker is consistently business-oriented, reflecting the regimented society of the Chiss, characterized by ranks, rules, and social hierarchies. Thrawn's obligations to his adoptive family and his dedicated career trajectory further underscore his distancing from personal attachments. Thrawn's perspective on intimacy is pragmatic rather than avoidant. His species and culture look down upon the fixation of casual relationships, and his chosen career trajectory supersedes personal pursuits. His enigmatic nature and authoritarian personality make forging connections a daunting task, even for those familiar with his idiosyncrasies. The nature of Chiss reproductive patterns resonate closely with those of humans, a connection that finds its roots in the perceived kinship between the two species. The notion that Chiss could potentially be a distant branch of humanity lends a sense of understanding to this parallel. History has dimmed the once prominent interspecies relationships between the Chiss and the humans, but vestiges remain. Ages past bore witness to instances of intimate unions between the two, yielding a unique legacy. Though these unions frequently resulted in offspring that were unable to conceive, when Chiss and human genetics intertwined harmoniously, progeny emerged that were robust and hearty, except for the fact that they were almost always completely sterile. Yet these children often defied expectations. The strange mixture of Chiss and human traits gave birth to diverse appearances, each a manifestation of the parental genes. An array of features could emerge, depending on the genetic lineage embraced by the offspring.
Academy. Predictable.
Does he have any weakness? Alas, Thrawn's passion for the art of war sometimes danced on the precipice of obsession. Victory, though remarkable, was not the pinnacle he sought. It had to be a symphony of magnificence, an exquisite triumph woven from the threads of intricate perfection. Yet perfection falters when entrusted to hands lacking the skill to execute it. War to Thrawn was a mental delight. Even the tiniest misstep could cascade into ruin in his thrilling mental gambit, obliterating his precisely orchestrated game. The canvas of war for Thrawn ceased to be about winning. It metamorphosed into a stage for the grand spectacle, a performance to awe and inspire. This penchant for dramatic flair ultimately became his Achilles heel. His fixation shifted from victory to crafting a show-stopping narrative, a pivot that would eventually exact a toll on his winning streak. Another one of Grand Admiral Thrawn's vulnerabilities lay ensnared within the web of those who served under his command. A thoughtful leader, his strategic brilliance remained valuable only when seamlessly executed by his subordinates. Thrawn's intricate comprehension and his unparalleled foresight were bound by the delicate chains of obedience that tethered his underlings. His prowess flowed through a certain chain of command. This portrait paints a poignant truth. Even the brightest genius is only as potent as the support it garners. Thrawn's brilliance is only magnified through the prism of collaboration, showcasing the inherent interplay between individual intelligence and collective efficiency, a reminder that even the loftiest intellect can falter when not embraced.
They've revealed their meager defenses. Now we will crush them.
Marvelous verdict. From his unique physical attributes as a Chiss to his brilliant tactical mind, Thrawn's essence weaves a narrative of intrigue and depth. His blue skin, crimson eyes, and blue-black hair are not merely cosmetic traits. They reflect the mystery of his origins and his ties to the unknown regions. Yet, Thrawn's genius transcends his appearance, reaching into the realms of strategy and art. His ability to understand his adversaries on a personal level and to dissect cultures through art unravels the enigma of his calculated brilliance. However, his path isn't devoid of pitfalls. A penchant for dramatic victories and the reliance on subordinates expose his vulnerabilities. Thrawn's legacy is a reminder that in the cosmos of Star Wars, many characters are more than meets the eye. Beneath this striking facade lies a saga of depth, illustrating that understanding the anatomy of a character involves delving into the uncharted territories of their identity and motivations. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.